We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. As he goes out of bounds across the 50, inside the 45.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
On the set. 19 strikes. Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Panthers Warriors.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rodgers. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he showed off the athletic Jude. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Rodgers, escaping the pressure right.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. first time with Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and goal.
50. Cat 300. Cat 300. 26.
Rodgers going to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
16 more on that one and another first down.
So I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now a screen set up for Johnson.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake. Got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
Rodgers again now.
That went out wide and intercepted. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Vikings, go.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Go. Ready.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Let's go. 77. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Giddens.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stacked at the 11.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Richardson.
And he'll go down. Clock down at the 20-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Okay, break.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Rodgers sliding to his stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Rodgers wants to change the look. this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Go to 50, and you block 26. Right. Yeah,
Rodgers now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get three to add on even more to their lead. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Richardson. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun.
Touchdown! Tyler Warren, as the first half is winding down.
And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before half for Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now it's Rodgers.
Again, it's Johnson.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
26. Hey, 88. Yeah, this.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Johnson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal.
Johnson again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Herbert once more.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
3rd and 5.
19, target, trap 50, trap 50.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Richardson going on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Screenplay, Johnson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Now Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hey, 158! Get 300! Get 300!
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
He did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Here we go.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that could be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimum gain.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Herbert.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down.
At their own 36-yard line.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
26. 750. Hey, come out. We are going.
Rodgers going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
He's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
To throw is Rodgers.
That one down the field for Freiermuth.
And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. Broken tackle. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
2nd and 3. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Rodgers now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And now here's another interception.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too